up, guys? My online digital marketing friends and family. I'm super excited. Obviously, you can see I look a little different today. What's up? So my husband and I are transitioning the studio into our home this weekend. So I did my workout this morning. I know that I'm going to be filthy come 10, 11 a.m. this morning. So I decided to just go raw. Be raw. Be authentic with you guys. This is what I look like when I don't do my hair and my makeup. And I figured, why bother? Because in just a few hours, I'm going to be sweating and getting my hands dirty, all with bigger and brighter things for my family. So I'm super, super excited. But enough about me. Let's jump right in. So today I'm doing a review on one of my husband's videos. If you didn't know, I came up with a program called Omnipresent Branding, and I start with YouTube in my program. And the reason why is because I wanted to make sure that first and foremost, I'm getting him monetized with all the videos that we're doing. So that way they're just not kind of like rent for our brick and mortar business. So nobody knows more so than brick and mortar people that when you rent or when you're, using up your time and you're not using it as efficiently as possible, then it's just a waste. So I wanted to start out with YouTube in this program so that way I could quickly get him monetized so he was making money while he's growing his brand on other platforms. Okay. So we haven't even been working together with this program for a year, but in the first 6 to 8 months, I was able to get him over the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours watch time so that way he could be monetized, which is super, super exciting because once you get monetized, the subscribers goes up really quickly, and then also the money starts to compound. Now, I haven't started working on that portion of my program yet because I wanted to really hone in on this part of the program first. But the second part of my program is really squeezing the most money out of each video and out of your channel. So, anyways, today's video, I am going to go over my checklist for what I am doing to make sure that I take his original title and really optimize it for the YouTube algorithm, as well as to capture the most clicks for the click-through rate, as well as the subscribers. So his OG title is 3 best ab exercises for V-cut abs fast. Well, what I do is I actually use what's called TubeBuddy. If you want an affiliate link, I'm going to put the link right down below, and that'll give you a percentage off when you purchase for each and every month thereafter. So it kind of helps you, kind of helps me, so we can help each other, which is awesome. That's what's the most important part of this community. So 3 best ab exercises for V-cut abs fast. I'm going to copy that. But if you go down here on the right-hand side, you're going to notice this little red icon that has a TB in it. That stands for TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is what really drives the optimization of each and every video for my husband, myself, and my clients. If you click on this part that says click here for weighted, it's going to open up another box. And this is where you're going to do the majority of your work for optimizing your title. So what's important is you really want to give the solution that you're trying to give as well as the problem that you're trying to solve. So within your title, and then some, a couple of words here and there, like adjectives to really add excitement to it. So if you'll notice down here, I've got some numbers. I've got unweighted and I've got weighted. And then I've got the numbers of videos in your search results. For this portion of the program that I teach, what is really, really important is not only getting a good or an excellent or very good rating for both weighted and unweighted, but also the number of videos that you're competing with. My husband's channel is still small compared to many of the other ones that are out there. So when you are starting out, it is super, super important that you keep this number right here under 100,000. Now, as you grow, you can grow that number slightly. So I'm going to kind of show you what I go through. So I see that it's weighted is good. Unweighted, it's excellent. So honestly, this title is phenomenal. The only thing that is not good is the number of videos he's going to be competing with when it comes to the search results. 8.94 million. I mean, are you seriously kidding me? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with this. So some of the other titles that I played with when honing in on and yes, I've already done the work for you because I wanted to try and keep this video as short as possible. So 3 killer ab exercises for V-cut abs. Now I'm going to click explore and I'm going to notice that it's going to come up and I'm going to have my weighted, my unweighted, and then my number of videos in the search results, right? So the unweighted is very good. The weighted is poor. So that tells me right away that that's a terrible title for this video. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay. I just added a slight variation. I took out the killer. I added overnight. Oh no, I didn't take out. So 3 killer ab exercises for V-cut abs overnight. So basically all I did between the two titles is I added the word overnight at the end. So now I'm going to hit explore and I'm going to see what my overall scores come up. So for weighted, it came up as good. For unweighted, it came up as very good. And for the number of videos in the search results, 351,000. That is a big difference between 8 million, 1 million. Now it's 351,000. So we're really heading in the right direction. So now I'm going to try and do the next title that I have here. And I think I have an extra space right there. So I'm going to hit enter again with the space eliminated. Okay, so unweighted comes up very good. The weighted comes up poor, and the number of videos in the search results is over 1 million. That's way too high. So that is not a good title. So now I'm going to try my next title. And I'm going to click explore. Now notice I have a number of good. I have an unweighted as good. And then the number of videos in my search results are only 196,000. Now, when I first started out with Brent's channel, when I was really trying to get the initial 1,000 subscribers, I made sure that I kept that number to under 100,000 and on the low end if possible, because I didn't want to compete with as many people. I've kind of widened that slightly, not a lot, but just slightly, so that way I can have him really start to compete with a few more people and capture some more subscribers in a wider audience, right? So this title is the one that I'm actually going to go with because it meets all of the criteria that I wanted to meet. The weighted is good. The unweighted is good. The number of videos in the search results is just slightly over 100,000, and that's only because he's got over 1,000 subscribers. He's actually got a little over 9,000 subscribers. So this is the title that I'm going to go with. Now, one other thing. Now, this is at the end of all my videos, I always keep like a little bonus tip at the end. So that way you can really see some of the things that helped me come up with the other words to hone in on the title. So notice this guy right here. Now I use TubeBuddy for the title, and I actually pay $19 a month for that. But I use vidIQ for this. the number of subscribers versus the number of views, right? So I'm looking at the titles that have been used using the original title, 3 Best Ab Exercise for V-Cut Abs Fast. Now notice this right here, he got a lot of views from this title and this video, and most of these subscribers most likely came from this video, okay? Because the ratio between the subscribers to the views is unparalleled. It's not even close to being matched, right? This right here, 52,000 views for $393, that's not a good example. 449 for when you have 3.44 million subscribers, that's not a good example. This again is another good 8-minute V-Cut Abs workout. Do this from home. 4.3 million views, and he only has 2.2 million subscribers. So that means he's gotten 2 million more views than he has subscribers. So this might have been another good way to, like, instead of putting only, which is from this video, which clearly is not a good one to pull from, rather like 8-minute V-Cut Abs workout, something like that. And I could go back if I wanted to and try messing with that title again, like 8-minute, 3 best 8-minute ab exercises for V-Cut Abs Fast, or whichever one that I came up with. So I could put 8-minute, 3 ab exercises needed for ripped V-Cut abs practically overnight. Or instead of practically overnight, I could put in just 8 minutes, you know, something like that. Let's check it out for the sake of this video. So I've got those, and I'm going to put it in here, or rather I'm going to go to TubeBuddy and change it here versus changing it here, just so I can leave my original up there. But how about we put in this, and instead of practically overnight, we put in just 8 minutes, right? And let's see what it comes up with. I'm kind of curious now. So, dun 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 dun. Ooh, unweighted, it came up very good. Weighted, it just came up fair. And there's several more videos that I would have to compete with. So I'm actually going to stick with my original, the only 3 ab exercises needed for ripped V-Cut abs practically overnight, because I got good, and I got 193, I think, thousand. So that's going to be my title. So in the next video, I'm going to go over how to write your description and how to come up with your tags. How to come up with your tags and how to come up with your description based from your tags to make sure that you're really working that YouTube algorithm and drawing the right people to your video. Because when you draw the right people to your video, they're going to engage with you and they're going to subscribe to your channel. So keep watching, and I will see you in that next video. Bye, guys.